Hello everybody and welcome back to the Football Unplanned channel. As you can see, today we are back in our regular setup and with me is Patrick.
And with me is Serjan, just like always.
So, as I said on the previous video, now we're gonna talk about fourth match day of Premier League and about our predictions for it.
And our predictions won't be, I guess, any surprising for most of our subscribers and our newcomers.
And yeah, like you mentioned, I would like first out to thank all of you guys for the support on these videos that we've been putting out so far and for us getting more than 50 subscribers now.
Yeah, that's our first milestone.
Exactly, now it's checked off and now let's go to 100. But anyway, let's go to the point of the video and let us start with the predictions. And the first match is Southampton versus Manchester United.
For now, Manchester United is doing pretty well at losing because they lost two of their last matches, and for the next one they are coming without 6 players.
Yeah, I guess that is a very big issue with them, and they're not in the best form. The coach is under a lot of pressure from the fans, and that's why I think that they will have to get a win at Southampton.
They should.
I mean, because let's be realistic. They still have good enough players, and my biggest issue with Southampton is they don't have any firepower. They brought players like Brentford Diaz and Cameron Archer, who got relegated last year. Okay, they secured on the last day of transfer deadline Aaron Ramsdale, who's a decent keeper, but guess what? He got relegated twice. So I'm just not sure that they have what it takes. And first of the matches at 4 o'clock kickoff is Brighton versus Ipswich.
Yeah, and Brighton is the quite opposite of what we have thought about United, because they have 2 wins and 1 draw, so they are doing pretty well. And I will say they are going for the 3rd win now.
Yeah, I would agree with you, definitely. I mean, the only draw they had was against Arsenal, that is one of the favorites to be even maybe possibly champion.
Knows,
I mean,
man.
Seriously doubt it, but yeah, who knows what can happen. But yeah, exactly, they look technically and tactically very sound. They always kind of guess the right people for the transfers. And even though they keep selling the best players, they just keep reproducing them at the same positions. And even now they're on their 3rd coach and they're still looking good.
They are still being very well managed.
Exactly. There's a system in place and it's just hitting the spot, I guess.
This just works.
And 3rd match of today would be Crystal Palace versus Leicester.
Both teams still struggle to get their 1st win, and maybe this is the time for at least one of them.
And what is your opinion, actually, before I say mine?
I prefer Leicester.
Oh, so that's a cheeky little surprising, guess. I mean, I'm more leaning towards Crystal Palace, but I'm gonna go for a draw this one. Crystal Palace had a great ending of the last season, but guess things still aren't working out in this season.
Maybe they are getting momentum. Maybe
I guess.
Some teams click at half.
Yeah, at a certain point, so that's why I'm still going in a draw.
So for the next match we have Fulham with West Ham, and West Ham will play most probably without the striker Niklas Füllkrug. And will that have any impact?
I guess he anyway started on the bench majority of the matches so far, and even though that West Ham is lower on the table than Fulham currently, they have only 3 points. But I'll have to take into consideration the opponents they were playing against. They had one of the hardest matches possible in the Premier League against Manchester City, and they also played Aston Villa, who is on a similar level to them.
Yeah, so now there is their chance to grab a win, and I will bet on Fulham this time.
Oh, okay.
I'm risky in this fixture.
I will be completely opposite. I would say it's going to be a West Ham win, because when they played opposition who is in my opinion inferior to them, they played against Crystal Palace and they scored comfortable 2-0 win. So I'm gonna say that they're gonna do the same to Fulham.
Okay, that's maybe more predictable, but we will see in the Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. We need some wild takes also.
Why not?
And we continue our predictions with Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest last win against Liverpool was 2 years ago in October. They won 1-0, but this story ain't going back soon.
Yeah, exactly. Even though Nottingham is still unbeaten, they have win and 2 draws, so they have 5 points. But on the other side, there's Liverpool, who is unbeaten and the only team who didn't concede in all of the 3 first matches.
Yeah, and Nottingham Forest still haven't lost any match. They have 2 draws and 1 win, but I guess this is their first time in this season.
Yeah, this will be, I guess, their first loss, and I think this is going to be 2-0 Liverpool win.
Yeah. This match might be also interesting if we're gonna see a debut of Federico Chiesa. Maybe?
Yeah, we're not sure that he's gonna play, but I mean, like I said previously, Liverpool are strong on the wings, so he might just get some minutes off the bench in case that he's match fit.
Yeah, just to say hello to the fans on the
Exactly,
pitch.
it will be his first match on Anfield, so yeah. Okay.
And for the next match, we have a very short take because Manchester City will play versus Brentford, and our guess is, of course, Manchester City winning.
Yeah, Haaland is a bot, and that's it.
So we are moving forward, and next we have Aston Villa with Everton.
In my mind, there is zero doubt that Aston Villa is gonna secure a win here. Everton just battled the chance for the first points in the last match. We already talked about this spectacular loss against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
They, in the meanwhile, got Armando Broja on loan from Chelsea, but he's not gonna play tomorrow. And also, Gerard Brentford is still not fit. So, yeah.
Yeah, and in the last 5 matches, Aston Villa won 3 of them, and 1 was a draw, and 1 won actually by Everton. So
Yeah,
just
but-
a bit of statistics.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't see that happening tomorrow.
And the last match of Saturday is Bournemouth with Chelsea, and I will always, in despair, bet on Chelsea.
Ooh, okay. I think it's gonna end in a draw because Bournemouth.
Another hot take. in this
Yeah,
episode.
kinda, because I've been last time actually one of my 2 wrong predictions was I predicted a Chelsea win and they drew. So this time I'm gonna say a
So
draw
this time-
and then let's see them win. That will end up in the end.
Well, Bournemouth is 1 point ahead of Chelsea.
Yeah, until now, I mean, they did play a easier opposition, but still, they're a competent team. Areola is a good coach, and they're playing really good football. So I guess it will be a draw, and I'm gonna say even a hotter take is gonna be with goals. It's gonna be 2-2.
2-2, wow.
And the first match of Sunday is, the derby of this match week, and it's North London derby. It's Tottenham against Arsenal.
Yes, and for me, Arsenal will definitely win, but I'm kinda also thinking, I have these second thoughts about draw here, but still I will bet on Arsenal, and they are still on their way for the championship
See,
future.
actually, I didn't expect you to say this because I wanted to present my prediction as a hot take, and I also wanted to say that
Sorry,
Arsenal
I was
will win.
first.
Yeah, but I saw on other channels and stuff in general, people were talking, oh, Arsenal is gonna miss Odegaard, they're gonna miss Rice because of the red card in the last match, they're
Come
gonna
on,
miss
it's
still
Tottenham.
Gabriel Jesus. Exactly, that's the point. It's Tottenham, and I think Arsenal is still going to win.
And small talk about this fixture is also that we don't have many big matches in this week. We only have Tottenham with Arsenal, and the rest of the matches are equal teams or someone good with someone lower team.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess that's the magic, and I think that's why they decided actually to play this match on Sunday, so it will get the full coverage. And bringing us to the conclusion is Wolverhampton versus Newcastle.
Newcastle in a disappointing match in FL Cup, but they regained the whole trust after winning with Tottenham, I guess, and they are still on a winning streak because I bet they will win this time also.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I kinda rate Wolverhampton because they're like a difficult team to play against because they play like nice open football. They have great transition. But again, like Newcastle just objectively has more firepower and they like were much better than Tottenham. And Tottenham is, I guess, better team than Wolverhampton. So I'm gonna keep it boring and predict the Newcastle win also. So yeah, these were our predictions, and I hope that everyone will enjoy this weekday because especially on the Saturday, you can literally watch football for the entire day.
Yeah, and as always, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. Maybe also let us know for which match are you looking for this weekend, and thank you for watching.
See you guys.